just don't want it to be perfumey. We're gonna be very careful with adding our rose water because really I don't know how much this is gonna take.
It's hard because
It was a crisp morning in Hoboken, New Jersey, as the sun began to peek over the Hudson River. Inside Carlo's bakery, the air was filled with the sweet aroma of freshly baked goods. Buddy Valastro, the renowned cake boss, was in his element, orchestrating the day's orders with his usual enthusiasm. "All right, team, we've got a big day ahead," Buddy announced, his voice booming through the bustling bakery. "It's Mother's Day, and we've got cakes to make that will knock the socks off every mom in the tri-state area." The staff buzzed with excitement, knowing that Mother's Day was one of the busiest times of the year. Orders were pouring in from all directions, each one more elaborate than the last. From tiered cakes adorned with intricate sugar flowers to whimsical designs featuring fondant teacups and roses, the requests were as diverse as the mothers they were meant to celebrate. As Buddy reviewed the day's orders, he received a call that would set the tone for the entire day. "Hello, Carlo's Bakery," Buddy answered, his voice warm and welcoming. "Hi, is this Buddy Valastro?" a woman's voice inquired. "Yes, speaking," Buddy replied. "I'm calling because I have a very special request," the woman said. "It's for my mother's 80th birthday. She loves gardening, and I want to surprise her with a cake that reflects her passion. Can you help?" Buddy smiled, already envisioning the possibilities. "Of course. We'll create something beautiful for her." Later that morning, Buddy gathered his team to discuss the special order. "All right, folks, we've got a challenge ahead of us," he began. "Our client wants a cake that captures her mother's love for gardening. Think flowers, greenery, and maybe even a little garden shed." The team brainstormed ideas, sketching designs and discussing the logistics of creating a cake that would not only be visually stunning but also delicious. "How about a 3-tiered cake?" suggested Grace, one of the bakery's lead decorators. "The bottom tier could be shaped like a garden bed, with edible soil and fondant vegetables. The middle tier could feature a fondant garden shed, and the top tier could be a blooming flower pot." Buddy nodded approvingly. "I love it. Let's make it happen." The team set to work, gathering ingredients and materials. The bakery was abuzz with activity as everyone pitched in to bring the vision to life. Buddy worked closely with his decorators, ensuring that every detail was perfect. As the day wore on, the bakery continued to churn out cakes for various Mother's Day celebrations. One notable order was for a local hospital, where a group of mothers who had recently given birth were being honored. The hospital staff requested a large, multi-tiered cake to serve as the centerpiece for the celebration. Buddy and his team rose to the occasion, crafting a cake that was both elegant and heartwarming. The cake featured delicate sugar flowers and a message that read, "Welcome to the world, little ones." As the cake was delivered to the hospital, Buddy couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. "This is what it's all about," he thought. "Bringing joy to people through our creations." While the bakery was bustling with activity, Buddy's family was preparing for their own Mother's Day celebration at home. Buddy's mother, Mary, was the matriarch of the Valastro family, and her influence was evident in every corner of the bakery. "Mom's coming over for dinner tonight," Buddy informed his staff. "Let's make sure everything is perfect." The family gathered around the dinner table, sharing stories and laughter. Mary, surrounded by her children and grandchildren, beamed with happiness. "This is the best Mother's Day ever," she declared. Buddy smiled, grateful for the love and support of his family. "Happy Mother's Day, Mom," he said, raising a glass in her honor. As the day came to a close, Buddy stood in the bakery, reflecting on the events of the day. The orders had been completed, the cakes delivered, and the customers satisfied. But it was the personal moments that had truly made the day special. Mother's Day isn't just about the cakes, Buddy mused. It's about celebrating the women who have shaped our lives and our work. With a contented sigh, Buddy turned off the lights and locked the door to Carlo's Bakery. As he walked home, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that he had honored mothers everywhere with his craft.